It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
Hello everyone, it's your girl Mercy Chinwo Blessed. First I want to say thanks to every one of you for your immense love and support. I never believed the day would come where I would sit here to share my story. For the sake of the body of Christ, I thought to bring some clarity to a lot of misleading news out there online about the Mercy Chinwo brand. A man said I sued him, came online, made videos to tarnish my image. He looked at me and said, I made you who you are and I will destroy you. I became scared of my life. It got to a point where I had to move from Lagos to Port Harcourt because this man made the environment toxic for me. I've endured bullying. I've endured threats. Whatever he's doing on social media now is nothing compared to what I went through. This is not to paint him bad. He took me to court, came online to tell the public that I took him to court. Here are the documents. You took myself and Minister Judike to court. And you're here playing the victim game. You bullied me. You threatened my life. You said you made me who I am and that you would destroy me. When you were the same person, how many lawyers have you changed now? Because you said you're going to deal with me. You have connections. You have money. What did I do? What have I done to you? I took you as a father. I was once your backup singer. I served you diligently. We signed a management contract in 2017. As we progressed, you tried to convince me to sign a 12-year contract, which I said no. Since then, you started acting funny, always toxic because I did not extend the contract. Immediately after my contract, I discovered you forged a new contract. Please tell the world what happened to the 2017 and the 2019 contract. You seized my royalties for 2 years. You're a bully. You're an oppressor. One of my major crimes was when I did a song with Pastor Nathaniel Bassi. Because this man hates Pastor Nathaniel Bassi, you went as far as sponsoring fake news about an innocent child, my son, and you said my son was not my son. And you paid bloggers because you hate Pastor Jerry Eze. You won't want me to go for his events. The people you fight, I must fight them with you. And when I ask you questions, why don't you like them? You start harassing me. Because he had threatened me countlessly. You said you made me who I am and you have the power to destroy me. You are not God and you cannot destroy me. You have bloggers. I have God. The worst you can do is what you are doing. Like I said, what I went through working with you is nothing compared to what you are doing. You have bloggers. I have God. And I know that God will not let your plan come to pass. For his thoughts for me, they are of good and not of evil. Hello everyone, it's your girl Mercy Chinwo.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. Do me a favor, hit the like button on this video. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. If you want me to drop randoms like this sometimes, please go ahead and hit the like button. All right, so as you know, this is like the third of this Mercy Chinwo versus Easy T's story that we've been covering. This is a third of it. Okay, so I'm actually looking at a comment that somebody, it looks like it's a man. Unfortunately, these things are usually, this kind of comments are left by men. Unfortunately, this is just what I've noticed. And I say unfortunately because I'm a man. I just wish my brothers would do better when it comes to their emotional intelligence, their social intelligence, understanding how this life works, particularly power intelligence, because when you have too much power in your hands, you don't know how to use it. It's catastrophic. It's not okay. All right, so I have somebody, I'm guessing it's a brother by the name Aditonko 4617. Say, Oga, get artist, Oga, forget, okay, because I've done, again, it's a comment, I've predicted everything we are seeing right now, basically that there are patterns. When somebody is abusive, when they tend to be a bully, they have patterns, and it's either you know how to recognize it or you don't. Some of you have to wait for the second side of the story to know. I don't, okay, because I'm actually not judging the other person. I can just tell. when some people have toxic behavior. As you can see now, everybody's starting to believe her. So this person said, "Oh, God, forget artists, whether secular or secular, no, whether secular or gospel, are all the same. Very greedy and manipulative people. You are an emotional person. That's why you are easily." Okay, so he's calling me emotional. All right. So the people that tend to call people emotional first tend to be the emotional one, of course. But he said, "You're an emotional person. That's why you're easily being manipulated by words." Like he started abusing her and F words. Okay, so manipulated by a person that's being emotional. So we can't see that for what it is, except if we're emotional. Make it make sense, right? Well, it's obvious you have no real working experience with musicians. You are just attached to her emotionally because you love her songs, which is fine, but having sung beautiful songs doesn't mean their real life action are something to emulate. So again, this is a person that's going by the surface level stuff, but they're also busy accusing us of the same thing. So you can see right there, we've seen some the text already before we read that earlier on. In this caption, she says, "I am overwhelmed with sadness every single day and I cannot even explain it all." She actually calls this part one, right? "The burden is too heavy for me to bear. People call me names, accuse me unjustly and paint me as someone I'm not. They say I broke contract that I never did. Despite all the frustration, they label me as something I could never be. But I know the truth." Did you see that she's actually accusing him of accusing her of having a baby with Nathaniel Bassey? Do you remember that story? There's no length. People that are manipulative, there's no length that they won't go to make themselves look good. Okay, I don't need to listen to all the sides here before I see patterns. When a person is when they jump out there and they just try to paint a narrative that they are the holiest and thou and they're the truth tellers, it's it gets obvious to me. I get that it's not obvious to everybody else, but anyway, this has been always obvious to me. I don't know if you're I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep talking about it. Maybe hopefully eventually those that struggle with this will see the patterns. This is so apparently he actually sued Judy K and Mercy Chinwo. If you don't know who we're talking about, they are gospel stars, gospel superstars in Nigeria. So they are well known, and the label head is Easy T, who basically has been found out to be misappropriating funds. He's been picked up by EFCC. He has admitted multiple times, directly and indirectly, that he was actually guilty of what he's trying to defend himself against. If you want to see me analyze that, I did a whole session on that. Go look in my live on my live tab. You will see that session. You will learn a lot from it. All right, so I just wanted to bring us up to speed with this. Let me see here. So this is Judy K talking.
Second part, how it's working with my boss it's been a beautiful experience. I have grown in my boss's hand. There's a video coming up that you would you'd surely see where my boss played a huge role in one of the downtrodden days of my life. I just finished performing. I had a health situation on stage.
So he has been released. This was one of the videos he had been releasing of them, obviously painting him in good light. People can be very confused. It's not about what she says right now. It's about being able to read beyond just the obvious. What Adike Encanto, whatever that name is saying. You need to read beyond their words. You need to do that, not me. You need to, right now she's basically edifying him. But we could tell it's almost like this. It's almost like she's being like she needs to blink twice so we can save her, right? So it's either that or it was earlier on when they were not sure what was going on. We're talking about. So he's been releasing this video to basically paint them bad, that they used to love him, but now they don't love him anymore. Maybe they used to love you before they found out you were stealing money. Maybe. But let's read beyond. Right, so this is him saying one of the most painful parts is all of this is that many artists and leaders took sides without even hearing my side of the story. No, they heard your side of the story first. Anyway, what do you think about this? I wanted to drop this here real quick. What do you think about this? Do you still need to hear two sides of the story before you can determine or learn a lesson from a story? It's not about judging them. Of course, you should hear two sides of a story before you judge a person. But in order to pick apart, discern, right? Do you still need to hear two sides of a story? I'm asking you, if you still need to hear two sides of a story, let me know why, okay? And let me know what the disconnect is. No, you wouldn't know, of course. Majority of you, let me tell you right now, will still need to hear the two sides of the story before, you know why? Because your purpose is that you want to judge. That's why. If you're actually looking to learn, there wouldn't be a need for it. But let me know what you think about all this so far. What do you believe? Easy T or Mercy Chinwo? All right, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll be right back.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.